Welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise, Season 3, Week 6. Gonna be playing the Jacksonville Jaguars in this realistic franchise series here on my channel. And so far we're doing really well, 5-0, same as the Jags, who are a better division rival this season, as I think we can see pretty clearly here. I personally am really looking forward to this game. It's a home game. We need to get something out of this because in Week 8 we will be playing them away, and that is going to be a huge challenge. Next week, Texans away, and then the Rams away. So this is an interesting stretch that we have ahead of us. We don't have a lot to take care of this week. We've got the roster to check out. The Jacksonville Jaguars doing weekly strategy, upgrading players, upgrading staff. We're going to start out with the roster check here for the Jacksonville Jags. So here we go. Trevor Lawrence, 25.98, a superstar dev trait. I don't think anybody's questioning who will be the starter here. 7th best ranked quarterback in the league currently based on his overall rating. So as you can see, he's just a really solid, very, very good. He's a balanced QB, got high throw power, very good accuracy. A little bit lower on the short accuracy. All right, next up, we're going to be taking a look at the others. It's Corey McLean and Joey Lindsay here. Identical twins by the face, but of course none of these will be playing because Trevor Lawrence still 25.98 overall, so good. On the running back side, we've got Travis Etienne Jr., 26.95, such a highly rated running back. Tank Bigsby, 24.82 behind him, and Snoop Connor, 25.72. Really an interesting situation right there, I have to say, because, I mean, it's a really nice setup there. Snoop Connor injured, brother of James Conner, by the way, but Tank Bigsby and Travis Etienne, such good running backs, but without abilities. So, really good, but missing those abilities that really make him special. Fullback is Sammy Blanton, that's a rookie, 23.80. I mean, that is a pretty good rating for a 23-year-old fullback, but there we go. Wide receivers, we've got Christian Kirk, we've got Calvin Ridley, Zay Jones, Parker Washington, and Shaquille Ray. A lot of familiar faces, actually. With the exception of Shaquille Ray, these are the standard wide receivers for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the 2023 regular season. And yeah, a lot of experience. That's all I can say about this. Parker Washington is an up-and-coming wide receiver, of course, 79 rated. But all the other ones here, Christian Kirk, Calvin Ridley, and Zay Jones, looking really good. Pretty highly developed, especially Christian Kirk. Teaming up with a very good quarterback such as Trevor Lawrence is going to make life difficult for us. Tight end Evan Ingram with a superstar dev trait here. Brenton Strange, 24.76, and Nick Beckett, that's a rookie. By the way, I did check him out. He has a normal dev trait, so I'm gonna leave him down there for the time being. I could see him overtaking Brenton Strange. If that happens, as soon as he's tight end number 2, I'm going to be redoing him. But we had a lot to redo anyways, just due to the stupid draft bug, glitch, whatever you want to call it. Left tackle Anton Harrison, 23.87. Great pick out of the 2023 draft. Super solid player. Luke Jefferson, that's a rookie behind him with a normal dev trait, of course. Left guard Kendrick Green, 26.78. Such a solid player. I did have him on the Dolphins roster in the Dolphins franchise, Madden 23. That was really such a solid player right there. Really appreciated him a lot. Antonio Maffey and Layden Robinson are the backup players here. Both solid, I would say, but nothing special in any way, shape, or form. At center, we've got Cody Whitehair, 33.79, and Luke Fortner, 27.77 behind him. It's actually not a bad setup. As soon as Cody Whitehair will be retiring, Luke Fortner will be taken over here. So like in this. At right guard, we've got Matt Feiler, 33.74. We've got Trey Turner, 32.74, and Chris Woodard, 22.72. And no surprise, normal dev trait player here. So unless he really goes up, which I could see him doing though, because he's not that far off, he will be getting a makeover. For the time being, Matt Feiler and Trey Turner, both super solid players, high strength, high awareness. Physical stats are regressing, of course, but the technical stats stay at the same position. Right tackle is Darian Kinnard, 25.74. Daniel Woodley is a backup here. So when we look at the offensive line, we've got a solid left tackle, we've got a solid left guard, we've got a solid center, and then the right side is a little bit weaker, so we might even try going for sacks here. Left edge, we've got Jerry Tillery, 28.74, and Tyler Lacey, 25.71. Both players a little bit underwhelming, I have to say. I could see Tyler Lacey overtaking Jerry Tillery at some point in time. For the time being, still the lead here due to higher awareness, I reckon. At right edge, we've got Peyton Turner, 26 and 78. Behind him, Joseph Osai, 25.78. Who's injured, but similar rating. Very good backup situation. I'm liking this. At D-tackle, we are faced with a one-year experienced player. That's Tyjae Williams out of Ohio State. He's from the 2024 draft, of course. He's a superstar, which means he did get a makeover. Already looking fantastic. Fourth best ranked defensive tackle in the league. Absolutely going to be pressuring our offensive line. Looking forward to that, to be honest. Did get a style makeover. Raymond Voazek and Devian Nixon behind him as backup players. At left outside linebacker, we've got Dazan McCullough, or McCullough. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this dude, but whatevs. He did also get a makeover. He's got a hidden depth trait. Looking pretty nasty, if you ask me. He's got high tackle, hit power, speed, acceleration, all in the high to mid to high 80s. And then also the block shedding is high, the pursuit is high, which means you're not going to be able to really get him off your back. So good outside linebacker right here. Jamin Sherwood as a backup. Mid linebacker, that's Devin Lloyd, 26.86, super solid player. Zaven Collins, who's a fantastic mid linebacker, really bricking it. These two here are a rough combination. And then we've got Jamon Dumas Johnson as a backup player here. Zaven Collins, just to check that out quickly, he was of course on the Cardinals and now joining the Jacksonville Jaguars in 2024. Actually clever move, to be honest. The cards are a little bit shaky at the moment. Right outside linebacker, Trayvon Walker, 24 and 88 out of the 2022 draft. I've got Edgarin Cooper, whatevs, behind him, one-year experienced player here. At corner, Tyson Campbell, 93 rated, of course, the star of the show. Then we've got Kalen King, who did get a makeover here, of course. He's only 22 years old, has a normal depth chart, and already 84, so he'll be growing nicely. Cameron Dantzler Sr. is here as a sort of slotted in between these two. And Chris Abrams-Drain, who will, without any doubt, overtake his before mentioned cornerbacks here. DJ James, also a normal depth chart player. When we do play them the next time, as soon as he's third, I will be redoing him. Of course, for the time being, he is as he looks right now. Andre Cisco is the free safety, 25.90. Jalen Catalon, 24 and 70 behind him. Jalen Catalon, of course, normal depth chart, so no makeover. At strong safety, we did do something here. We've got Trayvon Merrick and Terrell Edmonds, two extremely rough strong safety players here. And Taylor Colon, who has a hidden depth trait and who, of course, did get a makeover. An incredibly good defense. Howie Johnson, the kicker, and the punter is Logan Cook. All right, so Wiggly's strategy, choosing the defensive game plan focus. Of course, the short pass, it has worked pretty well in the past. I don't see any reason to really change that. On right edge, we're going to be training the backups. That, of course, is the way to go. Left outside linebacker, that is Sprinkle, who's going to be going that way. Then Kenneth Murray Jr. for the mid linebackers. I think we can leave it as it is. Right outside linebacker. Again, the backup, Zach Harrison, should be the one to get trained here. These quarterbacks, let's go with splits here. And the starters for these two players over there. Next up, the offensive game plan. What do we do here? Throw it deep. Horrible idea. Horrible idea. I have to say that. We're going to try and run it and then use audibles. I will be going with half pads unless I actually will be lower XP and game plan boosts, but more fatigue recovery and less injury chance. Yeah, I don't think that I'll be doing that though. Gonna be going with this. Gonna be going with the splits here. Gonna be going with the splits on the wide receivers as well, because Amari Rodgers is back, so that is a little bit of a let up here. Let's go with splits on this position on the left tackle. Gonna be going with starters. Let's be on the safe side. Let's just go with splits for everybody here. Don't want to risk an injury for anyone. Nick Petit-Frere is out anyways. But yeah, we don't want to aggravate any injuries at the moment. So that works. Team profile time. What are we going to do here? I feel like getting an interception should work. We're going to allow 20 points. We're going to get 250 points, and we're going to not allow sacks. That does make a lot of sense. And yeah, with that, let's kick off training. That is good. No injuries is what I would have said, unless Tyjae Spears wouldn't have injured himself. So he's out for a week. And I will be back next week, same time as Treylon Burks. We're going to have all our offensive weapons back. Nicholas Petit-Frere is going to be out for 3 more weeks with an abdominal tear. That is not something that I do want to see. But it is what it is, and we are going to be upgrading the players now. I don't think it'll be too many, though. Tyjae gets an upgrade. That is positive. He's still going pretty strong, which is a good thing. He's 28. At some point in time, we're going to have to think about a solution for that situation. But Chig Okonkwo, one of my favorite players on here, of course. Zach Harrison on right outside linebacker gets an upgrade. Going to put this into run stopper. Just want to get him fit and ready to take over that position as soon as possible. Antwane Wells Jr. also getting some points. I'm going to put those into playmaker. Want to get him ready to really, yeah, challenge for a starting spot there. Derrick Knox, this is an interesting one. I would like to get him to be a hybrid archetype, but on the other hand, the zone is his highest rated. I still think that we have to push him to being a scheme fit. So Derrick Knox actually growing pretty nicely. He doesn't have that many snaps yet, but I do hope we get those bumped a little bit quicker. And Noah Clancy, who got some face paint because he's had some good games. Also gave him a new helmet because the other one was looking rather strange. It's a new one that was introduced this season. It's a little bit of a weird one. Let's manage the staff as well. We've got 22 points to spend, and I'm pretty sure where I'm going to put those. I mean, I just discussed that internally with myself. Now we're going to go towards break sack. This should help us to just evade pressure as much as we can with Will Levis. Get out of tricky situations. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything else to do apart from just check out one more thing. Looking at our roster, because we do have some changes that have happened here. On the running back side, that works. Fullback, that works. We've got the wide receivers. All those offensive weapons are working pretty well. Andre Dillard, I'm not really sure what to make of this one here, because he does want a new deal, and I'm not really willing to give him that one though. So I might be looking for a deal as long as we still have him on the books. Is there anybody interested? And we would get Micah Hyde. Yikes, that is not a good deal actually. But there's only one offer that is handed to us, so I do think that this will just stay as it is. Andre Dillard will be just sticking with us. He's not really that helpful because he doesn't have the mentor tag, which means he's not really buffing the player ahead of him. On this position right tackle, we do have a mentor. I was kind of thinking what to do about this one here, left edge. We have Josh Pascal and James Houston the fourth here. But Josh Pascal, 2576. So a good setup, I like it, but we might trade him away. Disa Isaac here, growing nicely with the tutelage here. We've got Tyjae, we've got Jaden Peavy, but he's only 3 years younger, so we might actually think about something here as well. Michael White, I'm pretty unsure about this one. I would rather have a mentor here to help us grow Glenn Sprinkle quicker. So that would actually be something that I would prefer. On the mid linebacking position, we are super well set. I don't really see any issues here. No reason to do anything. On the right outside linebacker position, we've got Harold Landry, of course, who's 29 at the moment. And I'm pretty unsure, how to deal with this one here. Yeah, so these are just a few thoughts that are kind of happening right now. I don't want to trade too much and just break up too much of what we have going right now, but I'm just putting the thoughts out there for you. So just that you know what's going on in that head of mine. But now, the game against the Jacksonville Jaguars at Nissan Stadium. So here we go, Nissan Stadium. Player showcase time. Who are we going to be shown? And there we go. It's Chig Okonkwo. 192 receiving yards, 10 receptions, 73 yards after catch. So good. Trevor Lawrence here showing off the away uniform. We're going to be the home team. And that's why I opted for the Oilers uniform again, because this is a division rivalry. And I can kind of see the Titans doing that to sort of honor these rivalry games here. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be rough. Will Levis will have to really give his all. The Jacksonville Jaguars have a very good defense and a very good coach at that. So gonna have to really play this cleverly, play it tough, play it, just focused, not make too much mistakes. As Will Levis talks to his front line, kind of going, dudes, just protect me, all right? Can you just give me time? Can you just give me time? And back there, it's Bobby Trees, Robert Woods himself, who is currently being the kick return player. Not really sure why, but yeah, there we go. Before we do anything else, I just saw that Chris Hubbard was the right tackle. That is something that we're going to be fixing immediately. Not that he's a bad player, but we can use Brewer, right? And we have Brewer anyways as a backup player on the center. So I think we can go with this. Let's start with Derrick Henry here. Gonna go left immediately. And can we outrun this dude? Yes, we can. And Derrick Henry, here we go. Number 33. Oh, grabbing the legs. Chris Hubbard gets injured on the first snaps. Awesome. Good thing we kind of switched him out there. So the depth chart has been fixed before the injury. That is pretty cool. Number 55 now. Next to Clancy. We've got Okonkwo. Rodgers is back. Kyle Phillips. I'm digging this setup. Ah, and Derrick Henry stopped this time. Noah Clancy with an injury. Oh, come on, man. That is not necessary. Yeah, we'll not be using Skoronski here, but we're going to go with a mess spot. Let's try and get the pass game flowing. Kyle Phillips. I've got Amari Rodgers, Wells Jr., and Okonkwo. A lot of movement back front center. And there we go. Chig Okonkwo. Getting the ball into position. 15 yards, the first pass by Will Levis. We're going to substitute here. I just always want to give the players time to sort of catch their breath, get back into the game. We're going to try and hit Rodgers here. He's back after injury, and usually he is such a good, quick, and reliable player. Oh, and that is out of reach. Could have said pass interference there. Notable inactives, Nicholas Petit-Frere and Treylon Burks. We are fully aware of those, of course. And here we go. Looking for Thomas or Okonkwo. Maybe Okonkwo has the... Go, man. And stepping out of bounds. 2-yard gain. Pressure was coming. Number 98. That's Turner. I didn't like that. I did not like that. Let's go with the flood here. Amari Rodgers has the most progressive route. Kyle Phillips has the short route. So let's see who does get free. And there we go. Kyle Phillips getting a first down and 2 more yards here as he connects with Will Levis. And I can only say I'm absolutely loving what they're doing at the moment. Liking my players. This is why it's actually quite hard. On any other setup, I would probably be thinking about trading. But at the moment... Yikes, we almost got that. We almost got that, but Andre Cisco with a last-second effort here. Getting that touch in. Pushing Rodgers away. Rodgers has a nice route along the end zone, but I think Thomas or Phillips will be better here. Oh, and that is overthrown. Poor accuracy and out of reach. Come on, Will. Get your shit together. Let's focus. Let us focus. A drive wheel is up next. Looking for Antwane Wells Jr., number 88. Kyle Phillips does have a nice route back there. I'm not sure if he'll be free. Nope, because the coverage was there. Andre Cisco, number 5, just covering that pass. And there we go. Kyle Phillips. We're going to go for a field goal. Evan McPherson. I have to go for this. Kaboom. And kaboom. Taking field goals is really nice. when you've got a player like this. It's just so solid. My God. Putting it between here. That is really nice. All right, let's continue. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. And they hold him to a field goal, which is actually pretty good. Let's go with Amari Rodgers here. He does have the turn route. I do hope he does get this done. Wow! Got it out before it was sacked. I didn't even see that sack coming. Yikes. But it's a good thing that we got it away. It's a good thing we got it away. Wow. All right. Next up. Let's go with the jailbreak slot screen here. Could that work? Could that work? Going around the inside, 2nd and 10. Throw it! Crust. I was waiting for him to pass it, but he didn't put the ball in the air. I don't know why. I don't know why. Let's go with the vertical here. We have to play this now. Play this aggressive route. We gotta go with the Okonkwo, of course. Gonna have 2 rushers. Ah, darn it. Number 18. No, 30. It was there. 4th and 21. Now we completely messed this up. This was a horrible drive. A horrible drive. Come on, guys. Get it together. I don't need each and every game to be super suspenseful. I mean, it's nice to watch for you guys, I reckon. Come on, can we get the ball out for once here on a punt return? Travis Etienne Jr. 462 yards on the season, 104 rushes, 2 touchdowns. Actually, not that great. There we go. At the 20, we get it again. Shock option, Chig Okonkwo. But we're going to switch over. Derrick Henry's going to go for a quick run. There is space here. Taken down, pushed back. As Derrick Henry does what he does best. But I think you can see what I meant when I said the defense is very, very focused. Is really tight, closes in, closes gaps. There are hardly any openings, by the way. So let's go. Antwane Wells, although I think Chig Okonkwo is a better bet here. Let's go. Nope. Number 32, Trayvon Walker with an injury. All right. 2nd and 10. Level same. Means a lot of options right there. Chig Okonkwo, of course, has a nice route, but Phillips is there, Rodgers is there, Wells is there. So one of these dudes should be available. Crying out loud, guys. I don't know. I don't have enough time. And I thought it was going to get easier when Amari Rodgers came back. It's not happening. So, here we go. Let's go. Antwane Wells fighting for the first down. 4th and inches. 4 out of 12. I think that says a lot about the secondary, right? And with 4th and inches, guys, I mean, I can't seriously contemplate not going for a halfback dive or something like that, all right? We have to go for it. We have to go for this. It is only inches. I need my offensive line to do me a favor here, and this is what they do. Chig Okonkwo with an injury. Ah, man. Again, I want to have Noah Clancy on here. I kind of like developing players. I kind of like bringing in rookies and then just getting them to play. What's the problem with Thomas, though? Why is Thomas playing here? Do I have an injury? Let me just check this out. No. With Chig Okonkwo's out, but why is Noah Clancy always out of the picture here? Let's go like this. I want to have Josh Whyle. I want to have a good receiver there. Ah, Clancy's here anyways, all right. And go. Kyle Phillips, 4 and 13. Coverage, man. High ankle sprain. There we go. Notable injury, number 3. All right, so we've got Clancy, we've got Phillips, Wells Jr., but they are not opening up at all. Jesus. 4 and 14. Zaven Collins, man. Again, I'm just putting this out there. This team is really extremely hard. It's such a hard-hitting team. There's no gaps. There's no openings. I can really say that we are having issues, man. And that was perfect. That was exactly what we needed here. Antwane Wells goes down after this one here. And the sound is bugging out hardcore. Smacked away. Number 55 was there, and Tyjae McCulloch with an injury. Number 46. Verticals from right to left this time. Let's try this one here. Antwane Wells. Maybe Clancy can get back there. This is usually my Chig Okonkwo brutally punishing slap bunch drive kick, whatever, where he kind of goes in between and hits him hardest. There you go. Levis has to get the ball away quickly. We are going to crack. I think we're going to get 200 yards today passing. But it is challenging, and it's really taken a long time to get that done. Clancy pushing it to the end zone here would be nice. Crun, man. 37. That's Zaven Collins. Just shutting that pass down. Just shutting it down. Going, nope. Not today. Not today. And I think it's important to adjust the depth chart just real quick. A second time. Gonna put up Whyle up top. We can't do that. Can we? Alright, who can take over at fullback? I'm gonna put Henry at fullback. Oh, we cannot do that. Alright, so Logan Thomas. Jesus Christ. I need Whyle up here, man. I need Whyle up here. Noah Clancy. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, Kyle Phillips. My man. And they are not moving. They are not moving, those mid linebackers. They are so good. They are so good. This is exactly the best type of coverage for my types of favorite plays, right? Right here, this is the area where the pass kind of goes. And number 33 and number 37, the mid linebackers, they're not opening up, man. They're just staying there, waiting. 37 moves along, and 33 is there to just punch it away. So that is unfortunate. Pretty unfortunate. All right, we're still going to try it again because I'm just stubborn. Josh Whyle might be able to get something done here. And there we go. That's Kyle Phillips, 4th and 5. A little bit too far to go for a touchdown try here. Probably could have used the cloak a little bit more effectively. But Evan McPherson here. And there's a flag on the play. Do we get another go? Roughing the kicker. There we go, my man. Right, so of course we're going to accept this. Because that means we get a new set of downs. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Excellent. So there we go. Thank you, Mr. Referee. Mesh spot time. We're going to go crisscross. Rodgers or Whyle. Both are viable. Antwane Wells has a good option, though. That is good. There we go. Oh, my lord. And he jumps and doesn't get it. Josh Whyle, man. Whatever was that? Z spot and go. Drive wide corner. Do I try this one here? Let's go this. Chris McAdams. Interesting route. Phillips. Interesting route. Rodgers. Interesting route. Wow. 7 out of 22. This is going to be a horrible percentage, man. A horrible percentage. What are we going to do here, man? This defense is really locking us in here. So, gonna go with this. Let's try this run play here. Derrick Henry pushing forward to the 1-yard line. 4th and goal at 1 yard. I know I should take the field goal, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be going for the halfback gut. That is going to be rough. It is going to be hard. Am I going to be regretting this? Maybe. So a bench switch. Let's be clever. Come on, Logan Thomas. And we step in and get the touchdown. I would say we played it clever. And the veteran tight end only signed for his mentoring abilities. Does help us out here. We get a touchdown, Logan Thomas. Important. Just kind of stepping in here. And Will Levis gets a touchdown. Jesus, what a big dude compared to Amari Rodgers. Come on, defense! And we turn it over one more time in the first half. That is great. All right, let's go, guys. Can we get another touchdown here? That is Whyle pushed out of bounds here. Number 34. Coming right at him. Cameron Danslow Sr. Red zone halfback scissors. Chris McAdams. We pulled this one off before. Can we get it done again? Scissor run. And there we go. And actually, yes, we can. Pushed out of bounds here. Number 31. Not number 31, but 31 seconds at the 42. And I gave Chris McAdams a new helmet because the other one was looking really wonky. Vertical time. Let's go. Josh Whyle. Can we get this one? Kyle Phillips is my safety valve, but I'd really like... Man, Josh Whyle, what are you doing, man? 26 seconds left. 3 timeouts. All right, we've got chances here. We've got chances. Kyle Phillips. Whyle, maybe again. Maybe again. Yeah, do you see that? Number 5, number 37. They're not moving. They're not moving into the front as I would like them to. They're kind of going backwards. That is really, really good. What a good defense that is. Can we get into field goal range one more time? That would really give me peace of mind. All right, that was nice. I think we're going to call a timeout just to be on the safe side here. Timeout time here. 10 and 3. Let's go to the tight end angle. We're at the 17-second mark, 24-yard line. Antwane Wells. I don't think that Whyle will get in there, though. But here we go. And nope, of course he doesn't. Because why would he? I think we're at 30% completion rate today because of my fantastic receiving abilities of my players. I mean, I could try and go for Rodgers, right? Just like that. Timeout call. At the 1-yard line, 9 freaking seconds. And we have one more. All right. Why not just go for it easily? Why not just go for it like that? Amari Rodgers. What a great job that was. So we're going to try and drag him apart here. And of course, this is a hyper psych. Because I'm intending on using something like this here. I want to go with the McAdams. Did we get in? Did we get in? No, we didn't get in. Ah, crud. So 2nd and goal, we didn't make it in. I think we're going to go for a field goal here. I should and I could try it, risk it for the biscuit, of course, but I'm not really in that mood right now. I just want to have the points, 13 versus 3. I want to have a little bit of a safety cushion to make sure that Trevor Lawrence has a hard time catching up. That is all I want to see here, and that is exactly what I expected to happen. Here we go. 94 Will Derrick Henry, left-hand side run. Game day factor, by the way. Dig deep. Run slightly faster than normal. We are currently stuffed. And Tyjae Williams here is the opposing D-tackle. Straight ahead is what we do. Pull back, 2nd and 6. Man, Will Levis really showing the signs of today's play. Got taken down twice. And here we go. Derrick Henry, slight curve on his run. 3rd and 3. 3 more yards. It's slow going. But I don't mind too much because I just like seeing those uniforms, right? Which are your favorite uniforms? Favorite alternate uniforms, something like that? Let's see. Josh Whyle, maybe Kyle Phillips will get back there. Fully expect them to read this though, but we step across, get a new set of downs here. Let's try and get a touchdown against this extremely aggressive defense. It's really not making life difficult. Not making life easy for us, or making life difficult for us, whichever way. Yikes. What a hit. What a hit, man. Devin Lloyd. Wow. 4-yard pickup here. Not a lot. Kyle Phillips or Amari Rodgers. Here we go. I like those short ones here because we get a good pickup usually. It's not a lot that we get picked up, but the yards that we get. And we get those pretty safely, I'm going to say. I'm not going to say easily, but I'm going to say safely. A halfback gut here. Derrick Henry. Left-hand side run. Let's just hope we get this. Otherwise, I'm not going to be happy, buddy. We get it. There we go. First and 10. Oh, Jesus. I thought that was going to be an injury. It's the end of the third quarter. And we are really racking it up in terms of the passing. Rushing is very similar. Coach Dreddeus here, communicating with Will Levis on the field. First and 10. First run here. They're setting up so tightly. I'm really just looking towards these pass plays. I can't really see us doing anything else sensibly here. And that is pass interference. That has to be a pass interference. There we go. All right, we're going to take it. Accepted, of course. And we will continue going forward. Let's go with an inside zone run. Left-hand side slight curve here. Man, that right area is super open. I'm going to try the double post here. I mean, Whyle has a good route. Clancy could work, but I'm looking for Phillips. Phillips would be absolutely amazeballs. Airing it out there, Geronimo! And of course, that's denied. Number 37. Yeah, I was being a little bit aggressive here. Probably a little bit too aggressive. Again, Rodgers, Whyle, Wills. Who's the safety valve player? Stopped here, number 33. Devin Lloyd's having a fantastic game here. And Will Levis is having a game where he's just not giving up. 3rd and 2. Inside zone, of course. Here we go. Let's run it. And there we go. Stepping across. Pushed over. 10 rushes, 67 yards. We're really struggling here. But yeah, there we go. Man, I just love those mud effects on the jerseys and basically everywhere on the players. Titans bench. Amari Rodgers looking a little bit tired though. Looking a little bit tired. Phillips has a good route. Don't know if we'll be able to hit Rodgers there. Nope. Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. King was getting in between here. He had a better route. We're going to set up corners. We're going to look for a better audible here. Let's go this one here. Derrick Henry. Right hand side run. I need a block, man. Why is nobody blocking there? Crud. 3rd and 9. Yeah, Tillery there. Fully agree, man. Fully agree. Josh Whyle, I need you to be good. Because you're my man. Amari Rodgers might get free. I highly doubt it. Oh, there we go. Josh Whyle stopped. Oh, but we get across. 1st and 10. Nice. Don't even know what that was. Cameron Dancer stops him. Kind of turns it around. Gets it. Quick turn into the players. Surviving double contact. There we go. Whoa. Dancer and Collins. Did you see the overall on Collins? 70 something. But he's just so good. His attributes are so much better than basically everything his overall would make you believe. So what do we do here? Let's go with an ISO. Derrick Henry's going to be doing a lot of the running today. Why? Well, because Tyjae Spears is injured. No surprise there. 2nd and 3. Off to the right here. Halfback dive straight at Tyjae Williams. Gonna need some buffing here. And we break through. And we get into the end zone. And that is it. That is exactly what I wanted to see here from the big man himself. Well done, Derrick Henry. Well done, Derrick Henry. Big man. Right, shoving him out of the way there, number 37. That was really good. Take a look at that. Push. Turns left. Number 5, Andre Cisco tries to catch up here. But no chance whatsoever. Very well done. And Will Levis. Really happy. There we go. And they push back very, very quickly. 94 Will at the 47. 20 versus 13. I don't want to give him the ball anymore. Absolutely not. Timeout called. Alright. Which way do we go? Zone weak. Because that one absolutely blew up. That was just the blitz. And Henry not getting through. Is there a gap? Is there a gap anywhere? Nope. Another timeout called. 3rd and 9. And we're not getting ahead. Oh, we're not getting ahead. So, let's click it. Let's choose an audible here. Because that did not work at all. Do I go for a boot slide? It's 3rd and 9. I need to get it I need to just get it going again. And by it, I mean the clock, of course. Ah, guys! Man! 3rd and 9 and a flag. Shit, is that going to be a holding? Ah, that's going to cost us. That is going to cost us, man. Amari Rodgers with an unnecessary holding. All right, let's get the field goal. 59-yarder. Oh, my lord. Ah! Oh, my God. Is it going to be good? Oh, I think it is going to be good. Yikes! I really held my breath on that one. Whew. What a long, long distance goal here. 23-13. Come on. Do we turn it over again? Nope, we don't. But 23 versus 20. That is the current situation here. We're at the 46. And we're going to flip it, of course. There we go. Why? I don't know. Just to get things going here. Going forward. 15 seconds. And that seems to be it. We're 40 yards out. Gonna let it rock down a little bit more here. Gonna call a timeout. Why? Well, because it's field goal time, of course. Evan McPherson. Get ready, my man. You just converted a super long one. Now, take the stage. Get out there. Kick it. Do your thing. 57-yarder. Shouldn't be that hard compared to last time, right? No pressure. There we go. Oof, slightly off towards the left. Is it going to be good? Oh, yes, it is. It just creeps in on the far left side. Yikes. All right, that is awesome. That is awesome. And there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautifully done. 26 versus 20. And we win the game. We take the points. We take the game. And I'm happy with that. The completion rate, of course, super low, 43%. That's actually abysmal. But one touchdown here for Will Levis. He just kept plugging. 184 yards, 37 attempts, 16 completions. I mean, Trevor Lawrence did equally bad. So, there we go. On the rushing side, Derrick Henry, 94-yarder. Really, really good game. One touchdown. Very nice, actually, stepping up here. And he was the run game today. Nobody else even tried. On the receiving side, we have Antwane Wills, 49. Chris McAdams, 1 drop ball. Josh Whyle, 2 drop balls. Rodgers, 1 drop ball. So a lot of ball drops here. Really hurtful. Logan Thomas stepped up. We really needed him to get that done. Zay Jones and Calvin Ridley also getting touchdowns over here on the defensive side. Solo tackles. Kenneth Murray Jr. Trevin Merrick is the total tackle leader. 2 tackles for loss. That's Peyton Turner. Got sacked by Peyton Turner. Tier Tart got a sack as well, and 0 interceptions. Clean game, and Evan McPherson converts 4 freaking field goal attempts. Well done, Evan. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Drop me a like if you did, and as always, thank you so much for being here, and see you next time.